to everyone. Today I will be sharing a topic that has been affecting the daily life of every citizen in our country, which is corruption. Many of us may always have these thoughts such as, corruption, I'm too young to talk about this. Let the adults settle their own problems. Or, what is this to do with me? I am just a citizen in this country that can mean nothing. Frankly, these are all those little thoughts that of maybe almost half of the country or more that merged together and ended up being one whole idea that eventually promotes corruption in our beloved country. In this case, I am here to enlighten the deadly consequences of corruption, especially in our country. Firstly, corruption has been badly depleting the economy of our country. This is primarily caused by the misuse of public properties for private usage that eventually leads to economic impact on the society. Some parties will attempt to keep the funds in their own pockets, while the funds will be used on the whole citizens of the country. This will end up with the untrust of citizens and eventually foreign investors. In conclusion, there will no longer be investors that will be interested in investing in different companies in our country that eventually cause the money of our country to drop in terms of value. If you say that economy is none of your business, you are just being absurd. Economy basically defines how the people in our country are going to survive, how well our country can be developed, and present ourselves as one of the developed countries in the whole wide world. You are definitely one of the people of the country by holding a citizenship of the country. Nextly, is by corroding the harmony in our country. You will ask again, why harmony? As a reminder, our country is a multiracial one, with different language and ethnicities. It may separate us all from birth. Thus, it is vital enough to have the same mindset of all citizens. However, politicians nowadays are using the name of religion to separate us all again. This will end up corroding the hope of progressive and prosperity in our country. On the 23rd March 2023, which is the birthday of Sultan Johor, instead of celebrating his birthday joyfully, he emphasized on his wish of overcoming the issue of corruption and intolerance in our country that, in his words, has been a cancer to the country. These words, although brutal, are definitely true. Corruption will of course lead to the downfall of country in any terms as well, but the effect towards harmony is one that no one can be avoidable. As you scroll through social media, it is unknown to come across some posts about racism and intolerance. Social media technically inflicts what an individual thinks and will then affect the way the entire community thinks. Hence, it will be a must right now for us to overcome corruption and thus save the harmony in our country. In a nutshell, corruption, as the Sultan of Johor has highlighted, ought to be overcome together. It should be done as soon as possible in order to prevent the effects of it from deteriorating. That's all from me. Thank you.